Kanda has completed the Competent Communicator Manual 3 times and has decided to start on it again by giving his icebreaker for the 4th time. How do you fit nearly 62 years into a 7-minute speech? You don't. This time, however, he will take a different tack and focus primarily on a few details. The few details that make life possible. The experience of birth. Coming into the world, Kanda Allah. Kanda Allah, coming into the world.
Well, Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters, I don't remember this, but I have a birth certificate that says I was born in Boston, Massachusetts at the Chelsea Naval Hospital in October of 1949. Being a naval hospital and in the service, free medical care, no problem. My birth was, I understand it, was successful. My earliest, or one of my earliest memories, is going to that very same hospital, holding my dad's hand. I was nearly 3 years old, and waving to my mother, who was standing at the window, having just given birth to my brother. Well, my mother being from Norway and my father being in the service in the Marines, I had the opportunity through my childhood and youth to travel a lot and see a lot of the world. As a result of that, I discovered 2 places, my 2 favorite places in the world. Number 1, the Bay Area, where I went to college and where I met a local girl who became my wife of 38 years. My other favorite place, Hawaii, is where we lived the first couple years of our marriage. Now, shortly after we arrived in Hawaii, my wife Kamala got pregnant. We had a friend who was a midwife and suggested we take natural childbirth classes. So we took the natural childbirth classes and decided, well, let's have a home birth. After all, people who were semi-former retired hippies, that's the natural thing to do. And after 9 months of pregnancy, my wife called me at work to hurry home. My water's broke. It's time. So I hurried home. It was late afternoon. We called our midwife. And as luck would have it, a visiting midwife was visiting her from Denmark. And in Denmark, midwifery is a highly respected profession, well-trained midwives. They both came, and in the middle of the night, after a 7-hour labor, on the bed in our bedroom, our first little boy popped out. Now, for those of you who have not experienced the wonder of birth, there is no experience of life that holds a candle to it, with the exception of one's own birth and one's own death. The moment the baby is born, you are no longer a couple, you are a family, and it is an amazing, wondrous thing. Well, our midwife said, well, we asked him, well, what do we owe you? We haven't been paying anything so far. So, well, just whatever you can afford. We were dirt poor, so we scraped together $20 and gave it to our midwife. They were satisfied with that. 3.5 years later, we were living back in Southern California. We decided, when my wife got pregnant again, to have another home birth. The first one went so well. Well, in San Diego County, there were 2 doctors who performed home births. I'm not making this up. One's name was Dr. Butcher, and the other's name was Dr. Repair. For some subconscious reason, I don't know why, we decided to go with Dr. Repair. He was from San Diego. We lived in a rural part of San Diego County in a little cabin. Well, when the time came, it was a dark and stormy winter night. It really was very rainy. Kamala went into labor, and we called Dr. Repair. He said, well, I'll make it as soon as I can. Well, the baby was in a hurry. And as I began to realize that the baby was going to come before Dr. Repair came, I was a little bit frantic. I mean, we had taken the classes, I've been through it before, but, you know, I've never delivered a baby. Anyway, Kamala was calm and composed. I was a little bit frantic, running from the kitchen to the bedroom with a pot of warm water and this and that and the other. And I realized, well, I better stop and just wait for the baby to come out. Well, baby came out perfectly fine. Most beautiful birth I'd ever experienced. Our second son was born. He didn't cry, he just came out quietly. And about a half an hour later, Dr. Repair arrived, checked everything out, everything was fine. His bill of $900, he cut off $300, so since he didn't make it in time, he paid $600 for the birth. Well, 10 years later,
Inflation.
10 years later, Kama was pregnant again, and we had a home birth with a midwife. Our two older sons, then 10 and 14, witnessed the birth. The midwife charged us the insurance rate, which was $1,800 covered by insurance. And that was our full three-son family. Well, years and years later, our two older sons have gotten married. My oldest son, 5 years ago, and his wife had their first child, a son, and they experienced the wonder of childbirth. The bill the insurance company covered was $30,000.
Wow.
At John Muir. Our second son, he and his wife are now pregnant and looking forward to having the wondrous experience of birth for themselves. I don't know if that bill will come. Nevertheless, regardless of cost, it is a wondrous experience coming into the world, welcoming a new life into the world, and becoming a parent.